If the Earth is like a big stadium, the West Asian region is the most popular, special, and important location. Why? Because it connects the three continents of Asia, Europe, and Africa. The important waterways of the Bosporus, the Strait of Hormuz, the Suez Canal, the Bab el-Mandeb Strait, and the Strait of Gibraltar are the only routes for large commercial ships. It's in this region that international flight routes and railways and roads connect the east and west and the north and south of the world. Deep in the ground of this region, the largest oil reserves and the most diverse mines exist. It has a young population of several hundred million and is the historical and religious capital of the world's largest religions. The sum of these economic, political, and cultural capacities has made West Asia a strategic and attractive place. This is perhaps the most important reason why the colonialist American and British governments haven't acted in Southeast Asia or Latin America or South Africa and Europe. And in the last century, everyone has focused on this part of the globe. The influence of the capitalist movement in West Asia began in the 20th century, when the fake Israeli government, with the support of the British, occupied the heart of the region. It was after that that the trio of Israel, the United Kingdom, and the United States constantly sought to perpetuate insecurity and dominate West Asia by creating various challenges in the region. Various projects ranging from insecurity in Afghanistan and instability in Iraq to the birth of Daesh and the weakening of the Syrian government, the war and conflict in Yemen, and efforts to create internal political and economic tensions in Lebanon and Iran. There's no chance but to resist this great and long-term project to awaken and unite the nations of the region and make them work together. This is the philosophy and goal for which the Islamic resistance movement was formed, and commanders such as Solemani, Abu Mahdi al-Muhandis, and thousands of others have passed away in recent years because of it. Contrary to the claims of the American and British media, the Islamic resistance movement has been plotted by the Quds Force in Iran, Hezbollah in Lebanon, the Popular Mobilization Forces in Iraq, the Hamas movement in Palestine, and Ansarullah in Yemen. During all these years, all their efforts have been to cut off the hands of the foreigners from the region and to govern the nations themselves. This means liberating the whole region from foreign domination and not just solving the problems of several countries. Solemani was a man who, since about the year 2000, was in a situation where many of the region's rulers had turned a blind eye to modern colonialism. He worked for the freedom and unity of the nations of the region, from West Asia to North Africa, keeping Palestinian jihad against Israel alive, countering Takfiri American terrorism in Syria and Iraq, disrupting the American plan in Afghanistan and dividing Iraq and protecting the Lebanese borders. Were part of the record of the Islamic Resistance Front under the command of Qasem Soleimani and his comrades, such as Abu Mahdi al-Muhandis. It's not without reason that now even the most stubborn enemy of Hajj Qasem Soleimani has been dubbed the Shadow Commander, or the strongest general in the Middle East.